welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed this makeup look for all of you. This is a summer to fall makeup look, and I wanted to honor the fall season as well as the summer season with glowy skin, but also the cranberry tones for fall. I just wanted to experiment with different techniques in makeup. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. I did my brows off of camera. I'm going to prime the skin using my two favorite primers at the moment. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, which you guys have seen me use a bazillion times. And this is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer Mattifying Primer. I know I don't have oily skin, but I do like to use this even though I don't have oily skin, because sometimes I like to have a matte finish rather than like a super duper glowy finish, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to apply the Too Faced primer first. And I'm going to use my G39 brush from Morphe to blend that out. Now I'm going to apply the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer Mattifying Primer with the same brush that we used before. So I just like to apply it on where I have pores, so that way my foundation doesn't sink into those pores. I'm using my Born This Way foundation from Too Faced, and I'm in the shade Vanilla, and I'm going to be mixing that with my L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible foundation. Love this foundation because it's just so nice. The consistency is awesome. The coverage is amazing. It's a medium to full coverage foundation, and it gives me a nice glow. I like to mix it with the L'Oreal because this shade is a little bit lighter than the other one, because that one's a little bit closer to my skin tone and it has a little bit more of a yellow undertone, whereas this one has more, I would say, like a paler yellow undertone. I don't know, there's no cute way to put on foundation. And the other day this squirted in my eye and it was not okay. It was like, it stung so badly. Oh my god. So I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender, which is the best way to apply the Too Faced foundation, because it really gives the skin really flawless coverage. And it covers really nicely and really quickly. So as you can see, the foundation canceled out my rosacea. I'm a mess today, guys. A mess. But at least I didn't squirt foundation in my eye, so that's good. I ordered the Too Faced Nikki Tutorials palette, which I am super excited to try. And it's sold out on Sephora and Ulta, which I thought was crazy. Like, that is insane. If I created something and it's sold out at Sephora or Ulta, oh my god, I'd be freaking out. Oh my goodness. Nikki deserves it though. She is so talented. She's one of my favorite beauty gurus out there. Leave me a comment below who your favorite beauty influencer is on YouTube, because the first YouTuber, the first beauty influencer that I watched was It's Judy Time. I love It's Judy Time, and I love her vlogs and her family. And she was doing what she still does, first impressions and things like that, and I really find them really helpful. So that was the first one that I watched, the first beauty influencer, and then I watched Shanaxo, and then Tarte, Florida Force, and then now I'm watching a bunch of them, like Patrick Starr, Manny, Kathleen Lights, all those people. Next, I'm going to apply the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Fair. I really love this concealer. It's been one of my favorites lately for concealer. It's so good. Sorry. And if you hear barking, it's just my dogs. Like, I think my mom is back from, she went out somewhere. So she's coming back and they bark. So if you hear barking, that's why. I have 3 dogs. Brownie, who is a German Shepherd Basset mix. And then Cutie is a female beagle. And then Jackson is the male beagle. Next, I'm going to apply the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm in the shade Light. And now I'm going to blend that out with the same beauty blender. Now I'm going to set my under eye area using my Coty Airspun powder in translucent extra coverage. And I'm using my Real Techniques beauty blender. Back Mineralized Skin Finish in Light using my G7 brush from Morphe. It's just a regular powder brush. Swirling it in there. I'm going to sweep off some of the Airspun. Now I'm going to take my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Original and use that as my eyeshadow base today. And I'm using my M224 from Morphe to blend that out. I'm going to go back to my Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC, and I'm going to use my E20 brush from Morphe to set down my eyeshadow primer. I'm really loving using my setting powder. It really works better because I feel like white eyeshadows can be very, very bright and very, very, very pigmented and very vibrant. I'm going to take my Morphe 35O palette. It's very dirty because I've used it a lot. So there it is. It's so amazing. Love this palette. I bought this at the Morphe store. It was sold out online so much. I couldn't get my hands on it, but now here it is. Yes. Now I'm gonna take my M433 from Morphe, and I'm going to take that creamsicle color right here and use that as my transition shade. The purpose of having a transition shade is to help your shadows blend nicely. Next, I'm going to take this darker, a little bit darker than the last orange shade that we used on that same brush, the M433, and also put that in the crease. I'm going to take my M441 from Morphe, and I'm going to take that red shade right here and put that on the outer corner. So this is really gonna warm it up, the crease and the outer corner. And these shadows are so amazing. They blend like a dream. Unbelievable. Now I'm going to take a clean M505 from Morphe, and I'm going to blend that out. Alright, now I'm going to take a more precise blending brush, and I'm going to take my M514 from Morphe, and I'm going to take this brown shade right here, and I'm going to put that on the very, very outer corner. This dark, it's not very sparkly, but it's like a little bit lighter than what we just put down. It's that color right there. And I'm using my E35 from Sigma. I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner to give it a little bit of shine. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Pro Setting Spray. I'm gonna go in with my M210. My Target shader brush. This is part of the Up and Up collection. And put that all over the lid. And I'm going to take that sparkly shade that we used before, this, and put it and apply it a little bit more on the outer corner since it kind of disappeared. I'm going to go in with this white shade up here and just clean up around the brow bone area on my Makeup Geek Defined crease brush. Now I'm going to take my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, And I'm going to apply that with my E53 brush from Morphe. Alright, now I'm going to take my Morphe M530 brush and take Hoola from the Benefit Cheekathon palette and use that to contour. And I'm going to blend it up in an upward motion. Clean up around the contour area with that. And to make it look less like I have a black eye, I'm going to take that peachy shade we used before and as our transition. And so I'm going to put that underneath the lower lash line. My E18 from Morphe. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in Sin and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. I'm going to put that on the brow bone as well. I'm going to go back to my brows and spoolie them out to get rid of any excess foundation that might have gotten in there. Now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Stylist Brow Plumper and set down the brows with this. Pomade. Let me know what your favorite brow pomades are. I need some good suggestions because I've never really used a brow pomade before. Now I'm going to line the outer third of my eye using the Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer by Rimmel in the shade Blackest Black, which is what I always use. My Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in the Nude. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Matte Liquid Liner in Black. Use this as my winged liner today. For blush today, I'm using the Baked Blush by Milani, and I'm going to apply that with my E4 brush. For highlighter today, I'm using Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in Sin. I'm using my M310 brush from Morphe to apply that. It's one of my favorite highlighter brushes ever. I'm going to curl my lashes with my Tarte eyelash curler. For mascara today, I'm using Buxom's Waterproof Lash Mascara. This has been one of my favorite mascaras lately. I love it. For defining the lashes, curling the lashes, and making them just look amazing. Does not transfer because I've had a serious problem with mascaras transferring on me. I'm going to contour my nose using Hoola bronzer from the Cheekathon palette by Benefit and with my M518 brush. I'm going to set all of this down using my L'Oreal Pro Infallible setting spray. For lipstick today, I'm using Touch of Spice from Maybelline. This is part of the Color Sensational line. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below what tutorial you would like to see next on this channel. I was thinking about doing more fall looks, maybe another summer to fall makeup look. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, subscribe if you have not already. All of my social media links are over here as always. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Those are all some sort of version of Victoria Claire, except for my Snapchat, which is We The Claire X3. And I hope you guys are having a lovely day, evening, wherever you guys are in the world. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye! All day long, and it does not move. And it's full coverage. Nice gradient effect. So I just want this to peek through the Earl Grey that we're going to put down later. And if you hear rustling in the background, my dog is lying over there.